Embark on a transformative journey of self-discovery with Stoic wisdom. Uncover the secrets of resilience and integrity that will guide you towards a more empowered and fulfilling life. Ready to take the first step? Join us in this exploration of Stoic lessons for a resilient and authentic self. Have you ever paused to ask yourself, who am I? This question, while simple, is at the core of the philosophy of Stoicism. A seemingly straightforward inquiry, yet it can lead us into a labyrinth of self-discovery and introspection. It's a journey that can reveal not only our strengths and values but also our weaknesses and limitations. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has its roots in the Hellenistic period, places a particular emphasis on self-awareness and self-improvement. It teaches us that our virtue and happiness lie within our control, and the key to unlocking these treasures is through self-reflection. But what is self-reflection, you may wonder? It's the process of examining our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors in a conscious and deliberate way. It's about making sense of our experiences and learning from them. It's about understanding our motivations and actions, our responses to the world around us, and how we interact with others. It's about gaining a deeper insight into our own nature. In today's fast-paced world, where distractions are a mere click away, self-reflection has become more crucial than ever. It helps us to slow down, to take a step back from the noise and chaos of everyday life, and to tune into our inner selves. Stoicism, with its emphasis on mindfulness, acceptance, and resilience, offers a profound and practical framework for cultivating self-awareness. Its teachings remind us that we are not merely passive spectators in the theater of life, but active participants who can shape our destinies. And how does Stoicism propose we embark on this journey of self-discovery? Through a variety of practices and exercises that encourage introspection, mindfulness, and critical thinking. It invites us to question our assumptions, to challenge our beliefs, to confront our fears and desires, and ultimately, to understand ourselves better. In the journey of life, the first step is to know oneself. Let's explore how Stoicism can guide us in this quest. Stoicism teaches us that self-knowledge is the key to freedom and happiness. From the Stoic perspective, self-knowledge goes beyond just knowing your likes and dislikes or your strengths and weaknesses. It's about understanding the inner workings of your mind, the patterns of your thoughts, and the triggers of your emotions. Stoicism, a philosophy rooted in ancient Greece and Rome, emphasizes the importance of understanding oneself to attain tranquility and emotional resilience. Stoics believe that our emotions don't arise from the events that occur in our lives, but rather from our judgments and perceptions of those events. As such, the Stoic approach to self-knowledge is to scrutinize these judgments and perceptions, to explore their origins, and to challenge their validity. This introspective process helps us gain control over our emotional responses, leading to better decision-making and overall well-being. Consider this. When we react impulsively to a situation, it's often because we're operating on autopilot, driven by ingrained beliefs and unexamined assumptions. But what if we pause, step back, and examine these beliefs? What if we question the assumptions that underpin our reactions? That's the Stoic way. It's about breaking free from the shackles of unexamined thoughts and emotions, and reclaiming the driver's seat of our minds. This process of introspection and self-examination can be challenging, no doubt. It requires honesty, courage, and a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths. But the rewards are immense. It leads to a deeper understanding of ourselves, which in turn leads to greater emotional stability, improved relationships, and a more fulfilling life. Stoic self-knowledge isn't about navel-gazing or self-absorption. Instead, it's about developing a healthier, more grounded relationship with ourselves. It's about understanding our internal world so we can navigate our external world with greater ease and equanimity. Understanding ourselves allows us to live more authentically and with less stress. But how do we reach this understanding? Stoicism offers us practical exercises for self-reflection. These exercises can help us become more aware of our thoughts, emotions, and actions, leading to a more conscious and fulfilling life. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy practiced by the likes of Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, provides us with three main practices for self-reflection: journaling, contemplation, and mindfulness. First, let's talk about journaling. This is a powerful tool for self-reflection used by Stoics to document their thoughts, emotions, and experiences. Journaling allows us to create a tangible record of our inner world, helping us identify patterns, understand our reactions, and gain clarity on our values and beliefs. It's like having a conversation with ourselves, a dialogue that encourages introspection and self-awareness. Next, we move on to contemplation. This Stoic practice involves taking time to reflect deeply on specific topics or questions. It's not about finding quick answers, but rather about developing a more nuanced understanding of oneself and the world. Contemplation can be focused on various themes, like understanding our virtues and vices, contemplating on nature, or reflecting on the transitory nature of life. It is a practice that encourages us to slow down, to delve into the depths of our minds, and to explore the corners of our consciousness often left unvisited. Finally, there's mindfulness. In the context of Stoicism, mindfulness isn't just about being present, it's about observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment. It's about cultivating an inner witness, a part of ourselves that can observe our experiences objectively. This practice allows us to step back from our automatic reactions, giving us the space to choose our responses more consciously. Mindfulness helps us to not get swept away by our thoughts and emotions, but rather to navigate them with grace and wisdom. These practices, journaling, contemplation, and mindfulness, are not meant to be used in isolation. Rather, they complement each other, each contributing to a more holistic approach to self-reflection. By journaling, we make our thoughts and emotions tangible. Through contemplation, we dive deeper into our understanding of ourselves and the world. And with mindfulness, we cultivate an objective observer within us, allowing us to navigate our inner world with greater awareness and choice. It's important to remember that these practices are not about achieving a certain goal or reaching a particular state of mind. Rather, they are about embarking on a lifelong journey of self-discovery and personal growth. They offer us a way to engage in a continuous dialogue with ourselves, a conversation that can lead to profound insights and transformations. So, if you're looking to understand yourself better, consider integrating these Stoic practices into your daily routine. Start a journal, spend some time in contemplation, and cultivate mindfulness. Remember, the goal is not perfection, but progress. It's about becoming more aware, more conscious, and ultimately, more aligned with your true self. By integrating these practices into our daily lives, we can gain profound insights into our true selves. Journaling is a powerful tool for self-reflection. This simple yet profound act of writing down our thoughts, perceptions, and feelings is an essential practice in Stoic philosophy. It allows us to capture the fleeting thoughts and emotions that often go unnoticed or unexamined in our daily lives. Stoic journaling is all about observing our inner experiences without judgment. It's about recording the day's events, our reactions to them, and the lessons we've learned. This practice is not about achieving perfection, but about striving for progress and understanding. It's about identifying the patterns in our thoughts and behaviors, and discerning how they align or conflict with our values and goals. Now you may wonder, what makes Stoic journaling different from regular journaling? Well, Stoic journaling focuses on self-improvement through the examination of one's thoughts, feelings, and actions in light of Stoic principles. It encourages us to look at our experiences from a different perspective, to seek wisdom in adversity, to find tranquility amidst chaos, and to cultivate virtues such as courage, justice, wisdom, and moderation. How do we go about this? Here are a few prompts to get you started. Reflect on a challenging situation you faced today. What were your initial reactions? How did you handle it? What could you have done differently? What Stoic principle could you have applied? What did you learn from this experience? Another prompt could be reflecting on your interactions with others. Were you kind, just, and patient? Did you act out of impulse or reason? Remember, the goal is not to judge yourself harshly, but to develop a deeper understanding and acceptance of yourself. It's about fostering a non-reactive, mindful approach to life's ups and downs. It's about nurturing resilience, emotional intelligence, and inner peace. Through journaling, we create a space for introspection and self-dialogue. We give ourselves the opportunity to pause, to reflect, and to grow. We become our own philosophers, our own guides, on the path to self-understanding. Through journaling, we can confront our thoughts, feelings, and actions, leading to greater self-understanding. Contemplation is another key Stoic practice for self-reflection. In the realm of Stoicism, contemplation is a vital tool for self-understanding. This isn't the kind of contemplation you might do while sipping a cup of tea and watching the raindrops slide down your window. No, Stoic contemplation is a more profound, more intentional process. It is a method of delving into the depths of our own minds, to unearth our true values, desires, and fears. So, how do we practice Stoic contemplation? It's quite simple, really. You set aside some quiet time for yourself, away from distractions. You might close your eyes to minimize external stimuli. Then you ask yourself questions. Deep, probing questions about your life, your choices, your reactions to situations. You might ask, why did I react that way when my colleague criticized me? Or, why am I so afraid of change? Or, what values are most important to me and am I living in alignment with them? Remember, the goal isn't to judge yourself or to feel guilty. The goal is to understand yourself better, to gain insights about your inner workings. Practicing Stoic contemplation regularly can yield substantial benefits. It can help you develop a greater awareness of your thought patterns and emotional responses. It can provide clarity about your values and priorities. It can also help you make better decisions, because the more you understand about yourself, the more informed your choices will be. Now let's try an exercise for deep contemplation. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Then, think about a recent situation where your emotions ran high. Replay the situation in your mind and ask yourself, why did I react that way? Let the question simmer in your mind. Don't rush for answers. Let them come to you organically, and when they do, don't judge them. Just observe and accept. Through contemplation, we can cultivate a deeper understanding of our values, our desires, and our fears. And with that understanding, we can live more authentically, make better decisions, and navigate life's challenges with greater ease and resilience. So let's make contemplation a regular part of our self-reflection journey. Mindfulness is the act of being fully present in the moment. It's like turning on a spotlight in the theater of your mind, illuminating the thoughts, emotions, and sensations that so often go unnoticed. In Stoicism, mindfulness is not just a tool for relaxation but a pathway to self-understanding and wisdom. Picture this. You're on a bustling street, absorbed in the humdrum of daily life. But when you practice mindfulness, you're no longer merely an actor in the scene. You become the director, observing your reactions to the world around you, discerning what stirs your emotions, and noting how your thoughts shape your perception. This heightened awareness is the essence of Stoic mindfulness. But what benefits does this bring? For one, it allows you to identify patterns in your thoughts and feelings. Over time, you may notice certain triggers that cause stress or anxiety. By recognizing these patterns, you can start to reframe your thinking and cultivate a more balanced emotional state. Another advantage is the clarity it brings to decision-making. When you're fully present, you're less likely to be swayed by impulsive emotions or clouded by past regrets and future worries. Decisions become less about reacting and more about responding wisely. Now you might be wondering, how do I practice Stoic mindfulness? It's simpler than you might think. First, set aside a few moments each day for quiet reflection. This could be in the morning when you wake up, during a break in your day, or before you go to sleep. During this time, focus on your breath, the sensations in your body, or the sounds around you. Secondly, engage in self-talk. Ask yourself questions like, what am I feeling right now? Or why did I react that way? This helps you to become a curious observer of your own mind. Lastly, remember to be patient with yourself. Mindfulness, like any skill, takes time to develop. So be kind to yourself throughout this journey. By practicing mindfulness, we can become more aware of our thoughts, feelings, and actions, leading to a deeper understanding of ourselves. And with this understanding, we can live more authentically, respond to life's challenges with grace, and truly flourish. Self-reflection isn't always easy. There are obstacles that can hinder our journey to self-understanding. Indeed, the voyage of self-discovery is often strewn with barriers that can make it a daunting endeavor. The first of these obstacles is the fear of discomfort. It's natural to shy away from confronting our fears, insecurities, and failings. However, the Stoic philosophy teaches us to embrace discomfort as a path to growth. Remember, it's only when we step out of our comfort zones that we truly learn about ourselves. Another common barrier is the perceived lack of time. In our fast-paced world, finding moments of quiet introspection can seem like an insurmountable challenge. But as the Stoics would advise, self-reflection is not about carving out huge chunks of time. It's about making the most of the time we have. A few minutes of thoughtful contemplation during a morning commute or a brief period of introspection before bed can make a world of difference. Then, we have distractions. In our hyper-connected world, it's all too easy to lose ourselves in a sea of notifications, updates, and alerts. Yet, the Stoics remind us that we have the power to control our attention. To overcome this obstacle, we must learn to tune out the noise and focus on our inner dialogue. This might mean turning off our devices for a while or simply finding a quiet place where we can think without interruption. Let's also not forget about self-deception, a subtle yet potent barrier. Often we tell ourselves stories that mask the truth of who we are. Here, the Stoic practice of radical honesty comes into play. By being brutally honest with ourselves, we can cut through the stories and uncover our true nature. By confronting and overcoming these obstacles, we can deepen our self-reflection and gain valuable insights into ourselves. It's a journey worth taking, for it leads us to a place of greater self-awareness, resilience, and personal growth. The journey to self-understanding is not without its rewards. It's a journey that requires courage, commitment, and honesty. But the benefits of self-reflection are plentiful and profound. One of the most significant benefits lies in increased self-awareness. Engaging in self-reflection allows us to understand our thoughts, emotions, and actions on a much deeper level. It's like peeling back the layers of an onion, delving into the core of who we are as individuals. This heightened self-awareness leads us to live more consciously, making choices that align with our true selves. Imagine being able to make decisions with greater clarity and confidence. That's another benefit of self-reflection. By understanding our values, preferences, and motivations, we can make choices that are more in line with our authentic selves. We can navigate life's twists and turns with a clearer sense of direction, knowing that our decisions are grounded in self-knowledge. And then there's emotional intelligence. This is our ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions, as well as the emotions of others. Through self-reflection, we can enhance our emotional intelligence. We can cultivate empathy, improve our relationships, and respond to life's challenges with greater emotional resilience. Furthermore, self-reflection can aid in personal growth and development. By looking inward, we can identify areas of strength and areas that need improvement. This recognition can pave the way for self-improvement, personal growth, and the development of new skills. Self-reflection can also lead to a greater sense of inner peace. By understanding ourselves better, we can let go of self-doubt and self-criticism. We can accept ourselves as we are, with all our complexities and contradictions, bringing about a deep sense of inner calm and acceptance. Finally, self-reflection can enhance our authenticity. By knowing ourselves deeply, we can live more authentically, aligning our actions with our values and beliefs. This authenticity brings a sense of fulfillment and joy, knowing that we are living true to ourselves. By knowing ourselves, we can lead more authentic, fulfilling lives. So let's embark on this journey of self-reflection, diving deep into the core of who we are, and reaping the rich rewards that come with it. We've covered a lot of ground today, delving into the Stoic practices for effective self-reflection. We've embarked on a journey of introspection and self-knowledge, exploring how Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, can guide us in our personal development. We've seen how the Stoics emphasize the importance of self-reflection in living a fulfilled and virtuous life. They believed that understanding oneself was key to understanding the world around us and our place in it. We discussed the Stoic perspective on self-knowledge, highlighting the importance of recognizing our strengths and weaknesses, our values and desires. This understanding can guide our actions and decisions, helping us to live in alignment with our true selves. We then delved into specific Stoic practices for self-reflection. We discussed journaling as a powerful tool for capturing thoughts, feelings, and insights, providing a mirror to our inner selves. Contemplation, we discovered, is another effective practice, encouraging us to question our beliefs and assumptions, and challenging us to think more deeply about who we are and what we want. We also explored mindfulness, a practice that helps us to focus on the present moment, to observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment, and to cultivate a sense of inner peace and balance. Overcoming obstacles to self-reflection, we learned, involves facing our fears and insecurities and developing resilience and courage. We highlighted the benefits of self-reflection, including improved self-awareness, better decision-making, and increased emotional intelligence. These benefits can enhance our relationships, our work, and our overall well-being. In conclusion, the Stoic practices for self-reflection provide us with a practical, accessible, and powerful framework for personal development. They invite us to look within, to question, to learn, and to grow. They challenge us to live with authenticity, wisdom, and courage. Remember, the journey to self-understanding is a lifelong one, and Stoicism provides us with practical tools to navigate this journey. Embrace the journey and know thyself. As we conclude this enlightening journey through Stoic principles, remember that the path to self-discovery is an ongoing adventure. If you found value in these insights, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more empowering content. Let's continue this journey together towards a life of resilience and authenticity. Your comments and experiences are invaluable. Share them below. Until next time, stay inspired and stay stoic.